we're not backing away from this. This is the right decision. I absolutely believe it's the right decision. Not for not today or tomorrow, but look, for the team going on the paddock, absolutely.
Are you worried Shane Watson's going to walk away from Australian cricket?
Look, I'm not worried about that at the moment. Shane, I'll discuss with Shane when I get a chance to talk to him. I left a message with him. I've spoken with his agent. And look, but I think it's clear out of what's happened that whoever's playing for Australia has to be there for the right reasons. They have to want to win for Australia. And you don't get to pick and choose. It's the standards that the team set, who have collectively come from the team, not playing under your own conditions, I guess. So, look, the first criteria to playing for Australia is wanting to play for Australia.
So you think by not filling out their homework questions their desire to play for Australia?
Look, not doing everything you can to want to be in the team, to doing everything you can to wanting to improve, to be in a high-performance system, to push the barrier. Look, I remind you, 15 months ago, we were a long way down the pecking order. And a couple of months ago, we had a shot at first, and we failed, okay? And if we back away from that and think we're going okay, we'll remain okay. And we are. We're okay. But the reality is, if we want to keep searching for high performances, we've got to push the level, and that's what they've been trying to do.
You said you spoke to the States before you came down. Did any of them voice opposition to this move?
No, and it's interesting. A few of them have been through this process as well, and one of the CEOs actually said, "Look, it's often the straw that breaks the camel's back that drives this change." And look, it was always going to be something that made you put a line in the sand, whatever that was, and you got to raise the level you need to. So no, they were fine. Absolutely supportive. They've obviously been involved in this process for a long time, and they deal with a lot of the players as well, so they understand it. Look, I think in cricket's interesting like this. There's obviously the individual aspects, like any sport, individual aspects and individual performances. I think that's a hard one to measure, but look, right now, I know Shane reasonably well. I think he acts in the best interest of the team sometimes. So look, look, I'm not going to get drawn into that anymore. That's probably a better one for the players and the team to judge. No, look, please, and I know if this is going to become a Shane Watson conversation. Look, there are failings from our system that we're not getting the best out of Shane, so that's our fault. Okay, so we've got to try and get the best performances, but also you've got to look at the collective and what is required to get the best out of everybody as well. And once you bend a rule in any organisation, people want to continue to bend it. So you keep dropping the standards, they'll keep abusing it. You know that. So eventually got to a point where they didn't want to back down anymore, and that's where it got to over the last 24, 48 hours.
Were the players reminded about what they were supposed to do the day before out? Or 24
yes,
hours
yeah, they were.
So look, they still refused to.
Oh, look, and in terms of the individual motives, and I don't think there was an outright, refusal to any. It's the want to do more. It's the want to work harder. And 12 of them had no problem, buying. What are we going to do to fix this? This is what we're going to do, and I'll make you accountable to it.
Will Mickey Arthur coach the team through back-to-back Ashes?
Yes.